So, fellow teacher, did you know that in your classroom, you have students with different learning styles and preferences? To ensure learning happens at the same pace for all, you are encouraged to apply Universal Design for Learning, UDL. UDL is a teaching approach designed to optimize learning by using flexible methods, materials, and assessments to accommodate different learning needs for all students in the classroom. UDL is mediated in 3 principles, namely multiple means of representation, multiple means of engagement, and multiple means of action and expression. Multiple means of representation. To apply this principle, you are expected to create an inclusive and engaging learning environment by using diverse instructional methods, including visual, auditory, text-based materials, assessive technologies, hands-on activities, peer discussions, flexible access, and quick assessments. Multiple means of engagement. To apply this principle, you are expected to recognize and accommodate individual differences to enhance students' engagement and motivation. Multiple means of action and expression. To apply this principle, you are expected to offer diverse assessment methods, encouraging verbal and written expression, incorporating hands-on activities, and using technology to allow students to demonstrate understanding in various ways. Teacher, you are requested to incorporate or apply these 3 principles into lesson planning and curriculum delivery in your classroom. Learner's readiness.
Learner's readiness, this is an entry point for the learners or students to be prepared for learning. And in the learner's readiness, we can apply one of the 3 principles of UDL. That is multiple means of engagement. In learner's engagement, we are going to apply different ways of engaging learners. For example, a teacher can use a song, a teacher can play a video, a teacher can tell a story, and so on.
Toaster, toaster, toaster. Toaster, toaster, toaster. I'm tail. Roots. Toaster, toaster, toaster. Toaster, toaster, toaster. I'm F, I'm R, I'm O. Okay, good children.
Introduction.
After learner's readiness, in UDL, we have introduction. In introduction, a teacher can apply multiple means of engagement by creating safe and supportive learning environment, which is going to motivate these learners or students to learn.
I have this. Can you please help me with it? I have this.
In introduction, learners enter the lesson with the support of the teacher through demonstration, storytelling, role plays, video plays, chat display, and many more.
I need somebody to identify for me the lesson of today. Yes! Yes, Chusa.
We are going to study parts of a plant.
Wow! Wow!
Lesson development.
In the lesson development, this is where the real teaching and the real learning is taking place. In the real teaching and real learning, a teacher uses the two principles of UDL. These are the multiple means of representation. Here, a teacher uses multiple means of representation. Maybe, for example, he can use a video to represent a content, can use a story, can use diagrams or images to represent a content. Because remember, behind all this, we are having an inclusive classroom.
I'm going to give you different tests for you to identify, not so.
In lesson development, we have another principle, UDL principle, which is multiple means of engagement. And this is where a teacher uses different styles, because we are having learners with different learning styles. For example, a teacher puts the students in groups and provides them with activities where these learners inclusively, they are going to be using multiple means of engagement. For example, one group can use hands-on activities or experiment. Another group can have playing video. Another group can have presenting images or charts. But all these focus on the same content. Why? We are having different students with different learning styles. Therefore, we need to apply different ways of engaging them so that the learning takes place at the same pace and the students are motivated in the learning.
You are going to draw for me a plant. 2, wait. 2, you are with this one, is this one, they are together there. Now, listen. Read, you're going to study here. The parts are here. What you read is what you stick. When we are sticking, we put on what we want to stick, we put it there, okay? Aha. So if it is like that, it means the flower. This is number 3. This one is number 1. So it is somewhere here. Okay? Like that. Okay?
I like this and the fruit. So this is 7 out of 10.
Okay. Stop.
During lesson development, you should promote collaboration, encourage creative expression through diverse communication methods, allow self-pacing, offer students a choice on how they respond, and use flexible tools and resources, both digital and printed, to accommodate different learning styles.
This group was given to arrange a puzzle showing a plant, okay? So in their group, this is what they got. Can you give them factor 1? Okay, up, read. If you observe here, if you follow this, they deserve factor 5. Good children. So, if you look at this group, they got it, not so? Not so. Factor 4. The group of people who can draw, we give them factor 2. Good children.
The importance of applying multiple means of representation and multiple means of engagement during lesson development is to help the teacher and the students themselves inclusively to learn perfectly at their learning pace.
Assessment and conclusion.
After lesson development, we are now going to look at assessment. In assessment, students have already done their activities, and now the teacher needs to know how they have done the activities. What is their ideas? What is their findings? Students are going to use multiple means of action and expression, whereby a student can decide to use either by telling a story, by having an experiment being conducted, by presenting the real image of what he has learned. The student can also use a video or a project to express his or her ideas from the learning process.
From what we have followed, not so. I need one person who can tell me, are plants good? Yes.
Plants are good because it helps in breathing.
Can you give him factor 2? He has said that plants are good because they help us in breathing. Recall, people breathe in oxygen, and you get oxygen from plants. And we should always like plants. When you find plants, please take care of them. Are we together?
During the assessment, teachers are expected to differentiate assessment difficulty. Use different assessment formats such as quizzes, projects, presentations. Then offer learners different options to demonstrate learning and incorporate real-world relevance and interactive assessments such as games or simulations to help maintain students' interest.
So, in your books, please note this homework that you will do. When you go home, identify any 3 parts of a plant. Number 2, give one function of each part below. Give one function of each part below. Okay, we call it a day.